Hello and welcome to another week. Ooh, what's happening? Bloody cold. And it's summer. Way. It's about 12, 13 degrees with us. We've been baking in the UK at about 35, 36. Send it this way, please. All we've got is wind and rain. I think you got the rain. But anyway, what I'm up to this week. Had a cracking few beers last week at that one, the Old Mill, which is local to me now. Red Brick. Nice malty beer. Did like that. That was cracking. That was the one I don't know if I showed you that. That's the one I had the week before. See it with the reflection. Get it right. There we go. Cracking hoppy beer. Last week, and then I had this one from Kinnegart, Oland's Tart, apple, kettle surd beer, fermented with freshly pressed apple juice. Not bad. No, sours, yeah, come and go, take it or leave them, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. So that'll join the others. Got another one in a can, so the label will go up in the fridge. I picked up a couple more today. Skinny Legs, another special from Kinnegart. I haven't had that one before. Bucket Brigade I picked up as well in a bottle. Big Bunny, that's another one I haven't had. So, and then I picked up, what was it? Oh, Black Bucket in a can, which I haven't had before. No, so yeah. This one, which isn't this one, in a can. Okay, so this one's Frank's, and this is Black IPA, or Black Rye even, I would think. I think it might be Black IPA, but anyway, we'll crack in that in a minute. So, got a nice few beers for tonight. What else have I been up to? Decided what I'm going to brew tomorrow. I've come across this recipe in the well thumbed through a book. That one, yes. It's right way up. That counts. Or helps. So it's the Imperial IPA, but it's not going to be Imperial. It's going to be an IPA, but with that recipe. And I'm going to be using Chinook, which I seem to have a rather lot of. And I've still got a lot to get through. So it's calling for like 75 IBUs, which is like, that's going to be bitter. Can you have a really bitter IPA without the strength? Don't know, to be honest. It's gone for 8.6% in the book. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go about 4.5. And it's going to be pale malt, crystal 60, and a bit of chocolate malt. So we've got Chinook for bittering, which calls for 56 grams. I might drop it back to 40. Simcoe at 10 minutes. Simcoe at turn off, and Willamette. I think I have Willamette, a pack of Willamette. So 56 is calling for it. 60 minutes. 28 grams of Simcoe at 10 minutes, 50 grams of Simcoe at turn off, 50 grams of Willamette at turn off, 50 grams of Willamette for dry hop. Sounds like my kind of beer. Yeah, so looks good in the picture. Mine will probably look nothing like that, but we'll give it a go. And the yeast it's saying is California ale yeast. Don't have that. I'm going to use Naughty, so it's going to go everywhere. So that'll do. Probably nothing like it, but that's what we're going to use. Probably could use USO 5 because it's an American ale yeast. Yeah, we'll go USO 5. Ferment at 20C. Well, we can accommodate that. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Panel set. Pipes are set up for recircling, so as soon as I come out, I can go boom. Mash straight on, straight water in. So enough chatting. Beer clock. beer clock. It's now, fuck me, it's 7:15. It's lively. Don't think it needs any more conditioning, Frank. Nice dark colour. Oh, that's lively. Oh, got too vigorous for that. I think this glass has just come out of the dishwasher, so that head's going to disappear fairly quickly. But hey, where's a brew dog when you need one? Not the beer. Right. Oh, it's rolling down my hand. We'll get that topped up in a minute. Right. Back to where I'm supposed to be. Tasting this beer. Clean up at aisle 4. Right. So. Nice and black. Still holding the head. Yeah, nice aroma. A little bit citrusy. Smell a bit of black malt coming through. Oh yes. Get stuck into this. Ooh. Get a little bit of chocolate right at the front of the tongue. Yeah, it's a little bit over carbonated. As soon as it hits the tongue, it just turns to bubbles. Might have to let that sit, degas a little bit. But definitely getting chocolate. Definitely gassy. Not getting a citrus on the aroma, but I find that with my black IPAs too, it's very hard to get it to stay in the body of the beer, because the black malts really mask it and they're really strong. But no, that's a cracking pint all the same. I'm going to let that degas a bit. Knowing Frank, it's probably about 20%, no, so about 8-9% on a good day. We didn't say what strength it was, but I'd say it's strong. But I've been cracking into that. I've got a bit of editing to do for this coming Wednesday's video, which will be last week. Worked that one out. But anyway, yeah, so brewing tomorrow. I'll see you in the morning. Probably around about 7ish. Try and get brewed early, get finished up early, and see you in the morning, bright and early. New jumper. Morning. Right. Brewing the Imperial IPA. It's not an Imperial, it's an IPA. Yeah, you can tell it's early in the morning. So, what have we got in the mash tun? Let's have a look. So, Belgian malt, 4.5 kilos. Half a kilo tortified wheat, because I'm going to use it up. I had no Crystal 60 but Crystal 30, which is the very dark stuff I had. So I used, she made 117 grams, but I only used 90 I think, no, 95, 90.
and 85 grams of chocolate rye malt. No chocolate malt, so I use chocolate rye malt instead. Because I think it might be a bit that cool, so I used a bit less. 85 instead of 95. So 27 in the batch. So coming in just over 5 kilo grain bales, so we use 3 litres per kilo, so 15 litres going into the mash tun today. So temperature in HLT is ready. It's been some researching for a bit. We're a bit behind this morning. It's now 20 to 8. We're gonna shut down the pump for a sec. Shut it down so they get scalded. We're at 77 degrees. Probably a bit high, going in for 65 today. So we'll see how it goes. And quick valve. Cut the valve a little bit. And I'll turn the pump on.
Okay, so we've been recircling for 15 minutes just to set the grain bed. Probably get steamed up, but that's our first run-ins. Now going into the boil pot. Hopefully you saw that. So once we transfer that, we'll take our remaining liquor, split it in half, dump it in, stir it up, recirc that for about 20 minutes, and then we'll do our fly sparge and get the boil underway. I don't know if you can see in there, we're just coming to a boil, so we just need to keep an eye on that for a boil over. So hops, 30 grams, and I'm just adjusting the that was close. You can see, right, because the alpha was 12.5, I'm only going with 30 grams of Chinook. Should give me, with all the other additions, about 53 IBUs. So with 30 grams of Chinook, 60 minutes, 15-minute Whirlfloc, 10-minute Simcoe, 33 grams. Flame out, we have 59 grams of Simcoe and Fuggles. Supposed to be one of them, didn't have any, I thought I did. Fuggles is a substitute, so that's what we're going with. And we'll be dry hopping with 50 grams of Fuggles. 59 grams of Fuggles. So now that's just settling down to a nice rolling boil. So we'll get our first addition in, as you can see. It's going lightly. So 30 grams, 60 minutes, in like that. So see you at 15 minutes to go. Well, as you can see, we have the chiller in. Time for the old plink plink fizz. Right, see you in 5 for the 10-minute edition. Well, that was a quick 5 minutes. Here we go for the 10-minute edition. 33 grams of Simcoe. Right. Then it's flame out edition and chilled to 80 degrees. So that was the oil finished. We'll chill down to just under 80 degrees and it's time for this goodness to go in. So 59 grams of Simcoe and 59 grams of Puzzles. In it goes. Let that steep for 20 minutes. Then we'll cool down and get in the fermenter. That's the brew day finished at long last. All cleaned up. We ended up with a bit short, 25.5 litres at 1.045. So it's going to be an easy drinker. 4% just over. So that should be a cracking beer. Probably maybe 4.2 if it goes down as the last few have. And I've gone down to 1.008, which is, so it's a nice light beer as well. But we'll see. Ended up a bit darker than I thought, considering I did use less grains as well, so it might go a bit lighter. I know it's in a big tub fermenter at the moment, but it'll look different in the glass when it's a bit less volume in a pint glass compared to a 25 litre bucket. So used USO5 in the end. Know that yeast works well. But I think that's it for this week, so I will fucking flies, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Cheers.